Hello, everybody, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that notification bell. Subscribe first, then hit the notification bell. Tell a friend, follow us on IG and Twitter. As you can see on the docket today, we have the Real Housewives of Orange County, Season 16, Episode 16, Mountain of Lives. Mountain of Lies. Oh my God, I need to get it together. I need more coffee today. Hey, Jamal.
What's going on?
We just full of orange today. Oh, the notification just went out. Good. Alrighty, so Jamal, we have one more episode of this.
So bad.
At least Aspen is pretty.
That's all. This is a.
Did we have another show that went to Aspen?
Salt Lake City, right?
Wait, no. Meredith was in Aspen, but the trip was Vail.
Was Vail, right?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. I don't know. That's my fault. I thought we were in Aspen already. So, okay. So, basically, this was a nothing burger for me.
Yeah.
I'm struggling, and so is the cast. That's how I feel. All right, let's see who's already in the chat. Hello, Susan. Hi, Yanni. Hi, Shay. Hi, Jean. Hello, everybody. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Let's dig in. So we pick up with this episode where we left off with the last episode with Heather saying, F it. Let's go, Noella. Let's have this private one-on-one. Noella starts off semi-decent saying, if I hurt you or your family, that's not what I'm about. I do apologize. However, did you actually lay hands on somebody? But I didn't want to go there, but I followed you down the stairs. But at dinner, you say you ain't seen nothing at all. I'm confusion with Noella. I want desperately to like her because I do have fun with her irritating Heather. But you got to do better, especially going up against Heather.
Exactly. It was just weird. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, it just,
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, everything is with her. She confuses me because there are times I like her because she seems fun and energetic and brings she can bring a new life to the cast, but then she starts whining.
Oh my God, we didn't even get there yet.
And then that just kills me.
It's a lot. And I think, like in the scenes later, down by the riverside, I feel like we are in a personal therapy session that we really shouldn't be watching. It's just very out of place with the rest of the show. I don't know. I know she's going through a lot, and bless her heart. She's going through a lot.
Right.
I'm gonna leave it there. But the other women are by the kitchen raving about this chicken salad.
I dubbed it the chicken salad of friendship. That's all I need. It's the chicken salad.
Oh my God. And I actually got a snapshot. Yes, and the crackers. And I've got to get the recipe. And it's just amazing. And it's the best thing in this episode is that damn chicken salad. Right. I will say that they've given credit to the chefs throughout this entire episode. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that thing because I just thought it was hilarious. That's how boring this episode was. Oh, here we go. I actually took a snippet because the three of these idiots could be so much more. They could be so much more if Gina would stop trying to pick a fight with Shannon.
Right. And I love Shannon. She's okay, and these crackers. You have to put it on the crackers. They have me dying.
Meanwhile, you hearing the ruckus in the background with Heather
Right.
and Noella, and they are going on and on about this stupid chicken salad. But it is what it is. Basically, when Heather and Noella come back, they're looking for resolution, as it's supposed to be with these reality shows. You have your misunderstanding, your argument, and then your resolution, and then we start drinking again until the next one comes up. Who was it who explained the best? Kyle Richards. There's
Yes.
always got to be a resolution.
Right. At some point, like we're all about resolution. This is what we do.
Exactly. And there's no resolution because Noella found a way to fan the flames again instead of trying to put them out. And Shannon is the one that's, oh, I'm tired. I got to go to sleep. Buenas noches. And
Yeah,
shuts
Shannon,
it down for the
I
night.
love Shannon. She's like, okay, I'm good. Gotta go to bed. Bye.
Yeah.
And
I'm done.
it was as soon as they came up the stairs too. She's like, gotta go.
Well, she waited to hear what
Right.
happened, because if everything was good, we was gonna have some more drinks tonight. Shannon waits till these trips to like balls to the wall, and after that, she was like, "Whoop, gotta shut down, gotta go to bed."
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, that is true. She did wait to hear everything, and when she heard it didn't end too hot, and they were coming upstairs, she's like, "Deuces, see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because Gina was trying to pick it back up again. Did you or did you not see? And Shannon wasn't about to end off her night with acid reflux from an argument.
No.
She really wasn't. So she was sipping her drink. She took one big long swig of her drink, and she's like, "I got to go to bed." Next, I guess it's the next morning. Gina, I guess she calls home to Travis. Talking about the luxury vacation. And all the staff is there. I don't know. I don't listen to her. We find out that today's activity is archery. Apparently, Shannon wanted to go like actual pistol shooting or something, or rifle shooting, and Emily said, "No, I don't want these women to have guns in their hands," which was a good call. But are bows and arrows any better?
Right.
Quite honestly. Let's see. We see the chef making a Bloody Mary for Noella because she's decided she's not going on the event. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone for now. We see Noella in bed. She's calling her friend back home. Who's that woman? Is that Terry? Not Terry.
Kenny.
Carrie? Kenny.
Kenny.
Okay. Her lips looked even bigger than before.
Well, it wasn't me that said it, y'all.
Well, that's why I was having problems trying to figure out who she was.
I'm just saying it wasn't me.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. She just looked odd. Okay, so she's telling her friend about everything that happened. She kind of fudges what happened with Heather. Like, that story didn't seem like what we watched. Heather mentioned the karma, but she didn't say specifically regarding her son or her father died.
Right.
Like, what?
That was a leap.
Okay, girl. This is where Noella says it's high school with wrinkles. And Noella says that the girls are terrified of Heather, and she doesn't know why. We see Heather talking with Gina and Emily out on the patio, and she's basically had it with Noella. She's just not dealing with that anymore. Shannon comes down. I love Shannon's personality on these trips because she goes all out. She comes down in her little camo scarf and head thing. She's ready. She's like I'm not one of those people to get into every activity and want to try
Mhm.
everything. If there's a spa, yeah, I want to try every treatment. But like going and doing archery, no, not my thing. Going down into a old coal mine that might collapse on me, not my thing either. I don't want to run the risk of getting black lung. Um, but give it to Shannon. She's ready for anything.
Shannon's a lot of fun.
She is. Now that she's not with her husband.
Right.
Now that she's not with him, like I like her. I like her a lot. Um, so everybody is. I think Heather made the comment. I would love to see her costume closet. Heather, not everybody has a mini mansion that they can have a costume closet. Some people just rent. Just saying. Let's see. They Shannon asked, "Where's Noella?" They said that she's skipping the event. No, she asked if anybody checked on Noella, and they were like, "No." Um, so they get together and they head out. Um, but wait, Emily makes an observation regarding Jen, which I did not notice until she said it. She says that Jen doesn't have an original thought. She just follows Heather around. With Jen, Jen is just repeating everything that Heather says, and it's so weird. And then they run that beautiful bean footage.
Mhm.
I didn't realize that.
Me neither. And I was like, ooh, okay, ouch.
But you know what? I wonder if that's part of the way how she listens by repeating back to people. Because, like, she's a doctor, she has to get things right. And
Mhm.
if like you're telling her something like about an issue that you're having, I wonder if she's one of those people that's like, well, okay, let me make sure that I'm getting this right. So you have this problem, this problem, this problem. And now she's taking it into all of her conversations.
Right. And she's repeating back everything.
Right. You think that could be it? Or am I just giving her like
I think
too
it's a
much?
combination of the two. But I think it's more that I think it's more ass kissing of Heather than it's the doctor.
Really?
The only reason is because of the context of the conversations.
Oh, I don't want
She
it to
could,
be
and she's
that.
not. She's not. It's not like she's asking questions like, "So you mean this, this, and this?" She's literally repeating verbatim, like she's agreeing.
And I don't even like her, but honestly, that's not a good look, girl.
Shay said that's what medical people do.
Right. That's why I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but you shot my theory out the water.
Well, only because of context. I mean, I get it's part of her personality. I do get that, but you have to admit, like the only person she hangs out with is Heather. She don't care nobody else.
Oh.
But I'm not mad at her though.
Thanks, Shay, for backing me up. Oh my God. Um, uh, oh gosh, yeah. Jean says the montage they showed of Jen acting like a puppy to Heather is hilarious. Yeah, yeah, never mind. Jen, I tried. I don't even like you, and I tried. I tried. Next, we see Noella gets up. Wait, did we see the part? Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay, so she gets up, she gets dressed, and she's feeling disconnected from the things that make her feel safe. She misses her kids. She's still mourning her father. And then we flash back to 30 minutes earlier. She's still in bed. She gets an email with her divorce papers. And one of the, I guess, the bullet points includes the destruction of her embryos. So she needs a timeout. So then we go back and we see her going down by a river or a creek or whatever that is. Um, and she starts crying and howling. And she says she misses her dad and she feels him at the area. And
That
she's
confused me.
screaming.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude or mean, but to me that makes no sense based on the way she framed their relationship in the show. Because remember, it was the last episode, the episode before. She's like,
Mhm.
her dad. She really didn't see her dad,
He disowned
and
her at birth for 2 months. Remember?
right. But then, like as he came back, he got to prove that like she's his daughter. Remember, she said, I really didn't see him that much.
Yep.
I was only around when he needed to look like a family man.
Mhm.
So I didn't understand all the boo-hooing at the river and using your dad's passing as a thing. I just didn't like that. It didn't feel authentic based on what you told us.
You know what? My mother has a saying. It's kind of harsh, but you can't really miss what you never had.
Right.
If, as you say, y'all didn't have that tight of a relationship, he never met your kids or kid, because at one point she says plural and then it goes back to the singular. Um, and this is the problem with Noella. There's no consistency. And that's why we all get hooked up on what she's saying. Her stories just don't make sense. So her actions just don't make sense. I think she just likes hollering and screaming, quite frankly. Hi, Vintage Optimism. Hey, Yanni. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Vale.
Yeah, I was just looking at
Welcome.
that. Like, that makes no sense for you to act that way based on what you've told us before.
I could have seen her crying over the embryos,
Oh, yeah.
but she said her dad.
She said her dad.
No sense. None
And I was
whatsoever.
watching it and I thought I was being mean to her. But then I thought about it this morning. I'm like, no, I'm not being mean to her. Because I'm only going based on what she's told us. Because the way she framed it is like they didn't see each other that often. They didn't have that close of a relationship. She wished they had, but they didn't. And then for you to be out at the river crying and howling, I'm like, oh, that makes no sense.
Well, then, more like you said, mourn for the relationship that you never got to have. Mourn for that, because you had him for 30 something years and you never like tried, or you could say that you didn't try that last time. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that you did try. But I don't know. I mean, I lost my father when I was very young. I I was 4. I couldn't see myself having that kind of reaction because I didn't have him that long. There's no
Mm-hmm.
memories. This sounds really harsh and bad. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just looking at it from my perspective as someone who has physically lost a parent. You still had that person, but I couldn't see myself behaving like that. Maybe I'm not an overly emotional person. I don't know.
Well, no, I get it because like people ask me all the time, like, do you ever miss your dad? I'm like, well, there's nothing to miss. He was never there. Like I can't get
Yeah.
upset about something I never had. It's not like he was there and then left or there and then gone. It's like there was just nothing. So I can't never met the man. So even if I had met him, I'd be like, hey, he would get one of
Right.
these. Like, hey,
Right. So you have a better like correlation with her storyline than I do, because mine is nothing. Mine is death. Your parent is still alive, but there's
maybe
no
there's just
relationship.
nothing. Yeah,
So that's what she said.
right. And I never
So
cared.
right. So I don't get it. Like, she's just pandering to the camera at this point.
That, I agree with you on that one. It is because when okay, here's the way I look at it. When your stories are inconsistent and don't make sense,
Mhm.
there's really only one reason why you're doing that, and that's for the camera.
Okay. All right. So that isn't a harsh statement on my part. I don't
Mm-mm.
want to be I don't want to be like rude considering everything that she's going through, but it's just not making sense to me. Hey Susan, welcome. Oh, yeah. Oh gosh, I don't know. Well, you guys can let y'all can come at me. let me know if I'm not seeing this correctly. And we can discuss it from there politely. Noella goes back to the house. Gina and Emily are done with Noella. Like they feel bad for her regarding what happened with her dad, but they don't want to be doing any therapy sessions with her. Let me see. We see Emily and Gina and Noella getting in the van, and they are going to the mining tour. Noella is a little disappointed that they're not asking her how she's doing. They get to the mine, and the tour starts, and Noella says that she doesn't have any luck with going into dark holes with these two, and then we flash back to the sweat lodge in Cabo. Did Gina say that she brought demon dust
Yes.
from her exorcism?
Yes.
And she was going to leave it where? Down in that mine?
Right.
I know you lying. Okay. Emily hits her head on the roof of the mine because she's too busy talking because that man said duck down. Let's see. We see Heather, Jen, and Shannon go hiking in the woods. That was really pretty where they were at.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd be worried about bears. But that's just me. I'm not an outdoorsy girl. Shannon feels conflicted after last night. Shannon says that Emily stirs things up. And then she says things that are controversial, putting people on the spot. Heather in her confessional says that Emily is totally a shit stirrer, or some people might call it a truth teller. Back in the woods, Heather asks Shannon, how is she going to fix it? And Shannon says she's going, because she was also complaining about Gina as well, but she says she's going to wait on Gina, but she's going to talk to Emily about it. And they leave it at there. Heather, Shannon, and Jen, they get back to the house first, and they start having some food and champagne. And then we see Emily, Gina, and Noella roll back up from their tour. Shannon asks Noella how she's doing, and she tells her about, getting the paperwork and going down to the creek. Then we see Shannon asking to speak to Emily privately. So they go outside. And Shannon basically asks Emily to not say negative things from their conversations to other people. And Emily doesn't understand and says, if, you're in such a good place, and where are all the negative things coming from that you're saying? And she says that she feels she has an obligation to tell Gina because that's her friend. Let's see. Then, Emily tries to turn this around because she could be going too far with the pot stirring. So she apologizes to Shannon, which I thought was nice. See, Noella, this is resolution. This is resolution.
I understand Emily's point of view when it comes to Gina, but if you are trying to build a friendship with someone, you running shit back to your friend is not gonna help the situation.
And I think that's what Shannon was like trying to tell her. Because Shannon feels like she put in a lot of work to be friends with these two after a rocky start, but then Emily's undoing all of that.
Right. But then again, here's my thing with Shannon. In Emily's defense, quote unquote, you should know Emily's gonna run that back because Gina is her best friend.
True.
And what best friend is going to not tell their best friend when someone else in the group is talking about them, especially if they're supposed to be building a friendship. I'm just giving Emily like some sort of grace on this one, but at the end of the day, if you're building a friendship, you don't run stuff back.
Right, but doesn't Emily come to Shannon and say, well, Gina feels like you are, and then gets what Shannon says and goes back to Gina? Remember, that's how all this started.
Ye-
Remember at the restaurant where
yes,
Emily brought up
right,
Gina feels like you're jealous of her friendship with
right.
Heather or something. Was
You
that
had to go
it?
back. That had to go back that far.
Was
Yeah, that's where it started. You're correct.
Yeah, and so she was like, "No, I'm not jealous of anything." Like that's so Emily, I
Emily was
love
being
you.
messy.
Yeah. Oof. Um, so they squash everything. They're good. They're gonna start fresh again. Um, so then they decide to go back to Shannon's room because they're planning this prank during the trip, and Shannon has the costumes. My gosh, Shannon and these costumes. We see Noella calling her mom from the hot tub outside her room, saying how she hustled this room. But you see, that's why nobody don't like you.
Right. Oh,
Um,
I can't wait for the reunion.
she tells her mom about the divorce papers that she received. Um, but she also says that she's ready to walk through a new door. And then she throws the fruit salad into the jacuzzi. I feel that's the only thing that she actually consumes: alcohol and fruit salad. Girl, get a burger. I'm just jealous because she's skinny and I'm fat. That's it. Let's see. We see Heather and Gina. They're inside. I guess this is Emily and Gina's bedroom, and they're waiting for Emily to come back to the room. Heather says that the two of them need to speak with Shannon to resolve their issues. And Emily says that she's already done that. They're good. Um, Gina doesn't want to mess up the vacation by getting into it with Shannon. Um, and Heather agrees, and Heather says tonight is not the night to do that.
Hmm.
So that's still pending. Um, we see when they're getting ready for dinner, for dinner, Emily has these like massive bruises on her forearm all the way up to her elbow from doing the archery thing. And then I realized that's why people wear those braces.
The guards, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I thought it was to keep your hand steady. But duh. Why didn't they give them those? It's so odd.
Right.
But yeah, she looks hella bruised up. Um, let's see. They go downstairs. They have set up a private show with like a band, um, like a three-piece, a trio coming into play out in the backyard, and then they'll have dinner. So while they're sitting down, Gina asks Noella about how's her divorce coming along, and Noella says, "Oh, we've got the final agreement." And Gina says, "Wow, that seems to be like really really fast." And she says, "Well, it's just like the paperwork. I guess they're still negotiating it, or is this the final draft? Like
That's like
it's
the final draft. The way it sounds like it sounds like it's the final draft.
it's the final draft. But this is quick though, because everybody else's divorce at least spanned 2 seasons."
Right. That's what Gina said. That she's like, damn, y'all already in final agreement.
Yeah. Um, let's see. The band plays. Shannon and Emily get up to go and leave for the bathroom, but Jen is telling them to sit back down because it's disrespectful to the band. This is your one and only contribution to the conversation, Jen? Really? To be Miss Manners? Goodbye. Um, they go into the bathroom and put on these bear costumes. Shannon even has like audio of a bear growling inside of her costume.
That was hilarious. I hollered. I'm sorry. I hollered.
It was so cute. Like she really thinks about this stuff. But yeah, they go downstairs and they try to creep up on them, and nobody is surprised. The band is bewildered. Um, and then they wind up dancing together. They go in for dinner. Okay, let's talk about the food. Oh my God, I love me some lamb chops and I love me some chorizo. Oh, so good. And then she said it was sweet potato with a hazelnut butter. I want to try that. I want to try that. Okay, so everybody sits down. What was going on with before we get into the dinner? Gina was hanging back outside, like walking funny. Was she making fun of Noella or the divorce or something? What was she doing?
I had no clue.
I didn't care enough to rewind it back. That's the honest truth. Um, they sit down to dinner. Emily wants to play a game, and asking all of the ladies to share what their first job was and how much they earned. So Gina, who seems a little intoxicated, she said that she worked at some like a restaurant or something like that, and she earned 10.50 an hour, and she was about 15
Well, I
ish.
think I want to say 15ish.
Yeah. And so then Noella says her first job was a music video. And Gina's like, oh, well, that doesn't really count because that's different. You know, you make a lot of money there, you know, like Tots kids, they do that kind of stuff. They model. So Noella said, who's Tot? And Gina kind of takes offense to this. And she goes, Tatiana, my best friend in the whole wide world, spent so much time with you and you don't even know her name. Well, first you're calling her Tot, not Tatiana. Then Noella figures it out when she says Tatiana. And so she continues saying something and she uses Tot, which I think offended Gina using the nickname. I kind of lost it during this part because they started going back and forth. Um,
Right.
it, it was stupid. It was just dumb. And then Shannon tries to like run interference somewhere, you know, with Gina, and that bothered Gina. And then she gets up from the table after behaving so badly.
And even Emily said she was reaching, so that tells you something.
Emily's a real friend. But she behaved poorly.
Right.
And when she was like, I'm done, and she gets up from the table, it's Emily and Heather who go after her. Um, yeah, Emily did admit that Gina was overreacting about the situation. Noella says she feels bad. She let's see. She feels bad. She feels hurt. She doesn't feel supported. Um, Noella starts crying, I guess. This was just the dumbest thing. And she's talking about this is supposed to be the time where she's mourning her father's death, but she doesn't feel safe enough to talk about her feelings. Um, you know, Shannon says that she feels bad for everything that Noella's going through. Um, you know, and she tells her it's going to be okay. Uh, there was a point in here where Gina, I think it's coming up, where Gina said the only reason why Shannon is advocating for Noella is that 3 years down the line, she'll be able to say, look at everything that I did for you 3 years ago, like what she did with Gina.
Mm-hmm.
But the only reason why Shannon might be saying that to you is because of the way how you're acting. Girl.
Like how you're treating her. It's like, well, damn, I did all this for you, and no one else was stepping up to the plate. You gonna treat me like this? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna remind you. And
I don't know.
Gina's just mad because her parents went to Shannon and said thank you. I think that's another part of the issue. Like, thank you so much.
Wow. Gina wanders off is she barefooted at this time? Wanders off to the bedroom and says that she's done. She says it's a shit show. It's a joke. Heather is talking with Shannon, trying to explain the situation with Gina and Noella. Like, none of y'all bitches make sense. Hurry up and get off my screen. Oh my God. I can't believe that I was looking forward to seeing this season.
We were just looking forward to seeing Heather and how that would work.
That's true. That's true.
But let's be honest, like this show, oof, you gotta get rid of Gina. She's gotta go. Like, oh, keep talking. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find this tweet because I hollered when I saw it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
And guys, we are right after we finish this up, because right now we're done. This was the episode. This was Mountains of Lies, Real Housewives of Orange County, season 16, episode 16. We could have finished this season like 6 episodes ago, quite honestly. But we're gonna do a quick recap of what are we doing? Hold on.
Married at First Sight.
No, that's coming up at the top of the hour, but we're gonna go through
the trailer?
Crap. We're just gonna talk briefly about the Beverly Hills trailer, and then we're gonna look at the looks for the New Jersey reunion. Although we did not recap this season, again, the ladies really looked good. All except one. I did not know. Why didn't you ladies tell me, and gentlemen tell me, that Sigmund the Sea Monster was on this season? I was a little taken aback by those looks. But yeah, so that's what we'll be doing. Have you found it yet, Jamal?
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm just trying to pull it up on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in the right account, but I can't. 4 or 5. Nope, it's not part of another tweet. Okay. So when I saw this, I hollered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think there's too much here, so I'll just read it. My apologies. Okay, all right. So here's what it says. This is under Denise effing Richards on Twitter, and the ad is at Beanie Hilton. And they say, I watch Housewives to see wealth, things I won't see in my everyday life. With that being said, why is Gina here? Hashtag RHOC.
Oh, no. Who put out that tweet? Was that Jay?
No, Denise effing Richards on, it says Denise fucking Richards at Beanie Hilton. That's it. The ad is Beanie Hilton.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much for dropping in, Just Me. Oh yeah, and Shaw's are getting canned. Well,
I know.
Allegedly, I don't know. Oh, so many things happened yesterday. It's kind of crazy. All right, so what did you want to review first? The looks or the trailer?
We can do the trailer.
Okay, so guys, we can't show the trailer. I'll add the link to our comment section after the live. But what'd you think about the trailer, Jamal?
I mean, it kind of feels like an okie doke a little bit, but Garcelle not playing with Erica this season.
Oh, wow.
When she said, oh, this is just something to make Erica look bad, and she's like, no, you can do it all on your own.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Boom.
well, I was like,
Boom.
no. And the whole Kathy and Kyle situation with Rinna stirring the pot, oof. That last scene, ooh.
But why is Erica talking in the third person?
No clue.
It sounds weird. And then is it Rinna who's telling her you can do the antidepressants, but not with the alcohol, one or the other?
Right.
Girl, stop it. Stop it.
We're starting to see Garcelle not be so nice. Like she was less nice last season. Like she was direct, but I think this season she's just like I don't care now. And I got Sheree in the wings too. Okay, let's go.
Oh Jesus. I don't know. Oh.
And that Diana chick, I'm like, ooh, you a piece of work.
Oh, you've got your new villain?
Right.
Oh, 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 oh. Well, it is quite interesting.
Is it? No, it is. I'm very intrigued. Did we really need 8 women? No.
But we don't know that yet.
I, I mean, it's all gonna depend what Diana brings to the scene. And then Dorit and the burglary, we knew that was not trying to deal with that.
No. Well, we needed something. We needed something. And we got it. But it looks like it could be a good season.
No, you know, it could definitely be a good season if we get all the bean footage. That's what I want. I want all that footage.
I don't know. Do you think it's a wise move to go up against Kathy Hilton and to come between those Richard sisters?
I wouldn't.
Do you think that this could be the thing that takes down Rinna?
Yeah.
Because you heard Kathy going, Kyle.
Right.
Listen. That's a mama. That's a mama there telling the kid, cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
Not in front of the
not in front of
company.
company. Right.
Oh my God.
Oh, Kelly says ET's Bryce Sander confirmed that Shaz is confirmed. But that's okay. Cute. Lily Galici is pregnant with second child and it's a boy.
Oh, cute. So wait. What is confirmed? It's confirmed that it's
Shaz canceled.
canceled?
Shaz canceled, yeah.
You think it's because of what's his face?
I do.
Mike, right?
Yeah.
Mike got arrested for
DV.
DV.
Yeah. I think so.
Ooh. Mm-mm.
You can't have because pretty much if you think about Mike is one of the faces of the show. So that's not a good look.
Why? How is he going to ruin it for the whole crew? But didn't they
Because of him out.
say? But they said like for some of them they have options like Reza and
Yeah.
what's she name?
Gigi, I'm sure.
Gigi has something
MJ.
lined up, a talk show or something.
I'm sure MJ gonna get some work. You know, I think they're fine. Nima's doing his thing in Hollywood apparently.
Getting
They'll
teeth.
be fine. They'll be fine.
But Mike had the most to lose, and he's the one who caused the downfall.
Correct. It's always that way though.
All right, so let's take a look at our girls from Jersey. Who do you want to bring up first?
Oh, I can't remember the picture. So I will just go for what from left to right, I guess.
I don't know. Just call a name, and I'll find them. Okay, so this copy comments. So this is where I'm getting my information from on all of their styles and stuff like that. So do you want to, like, who did you think was the worst looking?
Probably Erica.
Erica?
I didn't like the gold. I just didn't.
We're talking about Jersey.
I was talking about Jersey.
Yeah.
I'm still in Beverly Hills. So I was like, that picture was fire. I'm like, no one really looks bad.
Oh, so you want to talk about their cast
No,
photo?
no, we can talk about the Jersey.
Okay.
We can talk about the Jersey looks.
Okay, so who's worse on Tracy on Jersey?
Where's the photo? Let me bring it up. Oops. Let's see. Open tab. So I can take a quick peek. Um. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Um. Mm. I'm not sure how y'all feel, but these looks it's like a race to the bottom. Uh.
So you want to
I
go from
mean,
bottom to top?
yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So from the Bravo Insider website, this is Tracy Johnson. Um, she is she's she's a full time wife or a friend. I don't know. She's a new. This is her first season. She showed up in a nightgown, looking like Sigmund the Sea Monster. I didn't get this at all. It like, girl, where you going? But her dress is by Mac Dougal, shoes by Jimmy Choo, hair by Jean Marie Lozada, and makeup by Cara Lovello.
Mm, okay.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
This is not a good photo. Her they should take the photo should not be with the hair in front because you can't
Can't
see
see the
it.
dress
Yeah.
because it might be nicer if we could see it, but the
Right.
hair looks awful.
Oof. That's too bad for her.
And I swear she had short hair in the season. Why would you do this now? Oh God. I don't know. Well, good luck to her. All right. So next is Tree Teresa. Jumpsuit by Giovanni from NYC. Glamour
Mm.
Glamour Couture. Shoes by Aquazaria. Jewelry, jewels by Teresa. Hair, Lena Kindis. And makeup, Priscilla Di Stasio.
Not a fan. Um. Here's the thing with jumpsuits, and this is just based on the jumpsuits I've seen on different women. Jumpsuits don't play well on petite women.
Mm.
Luann, when she puts on the jumpsuit, she kills it. But she's
Nene.
tall. She's
Nene
tall.
is
They're
where,
tall, but they're
yeah.
tall though. And the
Mm-hmm.
jumpsuits just play better on a more statuesque woman versus a petite woman. And this doesn't do Teresa any justice, in my opinion.
Do you know what's bothering me the most?
What?
Look in her crotch area where they don't put the broken mirror. It's that just plain netting right in her crotch area. That's what's bothering
Oh.
me the most. And under her armpits, where they don't have the broken mirror because it would irritate her flesh.
Mhm.
Like all of these things are just irritating me. And I wish like I don't like that it has that reverse ombre kind of thing where it gets lighter going down
Right.
because then
Like
it's
they
just
ran
the
out.
nude.
Like they ran out of mirror.
Yeah, and it seems very sloppy. Like if she didn't have her titties done, like this would have been like all over the place. Like there's no structure to this. It it just makes her look like she has a long crotch, and I hate it.
Yeah. No. No bueno.
But other than that, you look fabulous.
Mhm.
All right.
Next.
Melissa. I like this dripping metal. Are you kidding me? I love this. Everything from top to bottom, girl. This is like Cher back in the 70s. Meow. Okay. So
I don't.
dress by Bronx and Banco, shoes by Schutz,
You know what it is?
hair,
I think if it
Nathan
was the reverse,
Jurgensen.
it'd be better.
Well, hold on. And
I
makeup, Casey Adams Spickard. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know why, but I think I would love the dress.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I
I
love
like the
this.
I like the dress, but for some reason, maybe it's maybe because I'm more of a silver person than a gold person. I love silver.
I know, but this looks good. This is like molten metal just dripping on her. This, like, I'm not a fan of Melissa because she's had no storyline ever, but and the shoes, the like everything looks good.
I
It's
know.
just
I agree.
oh,
I agree. I think I'm more of just a silver person. I love silver, but she does look great. The hair looks fantastic actually.
their theme is supposed to be shades of gold. Hmm.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
didn't
they
know
have
that.
a theme.
I
Yeah,
didn't
they
know
have a
that.
theme.
Okay, this makes
Hmm.
sense. This makes sense. Okay.
At least she picked a good gold color to go with her tone, with her
She picked the right
complexion.
gold color.
Hmm.
Robin,
Hmm.
Robin, take notes. Okay.
Okay, so next up is Marge. Marge has hold on. Sorry, Margaret. Sorry. Margaret has on dress by Giovanni, shoes by Tom Ford, jewelry by Nicole Rose and Jennifer Miller, hair by Julius Michael, makeup by George Miguel.
She
I
needs more
feel
support.
like, but I feel like I seen this dress at Macy's though.
Child, they stole from Macy's.
I do. I just feel like I seen this at Macy's, or maybe it's because we've seen Giovanni everywhere.
Right.
Um, and I agree with you on the support of the breasticles, but
I,
I can
I
get by with that. But her hair, I don't like it.
right.
And what's that smile grimace?
Right.
Grimace? You couldn't do better with your smile. What's going on? Is something sticking you? I don't know. It's age appropriate. I'll give her that. It's age appropriate.
Yeah. I don't dislike it. I just want her to have more support. That's all.
Yeah, this is where you got to get out the duct tape.
Oops, Viva has a point. I like
Mm-hmm.
Margaret, but enough with the bangs and pigtails. Her hair never looks great.
Oh.
You know what? When she does that ponytail, her
Mm-hmm.
hair looks good.
Oh yeah, where she got yanked. Okay,
Yeah.
yes. The I Dream of Jeannie.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. And it would have gone good with this outfit too.
Agreed.
Okay, girl. All right. So next up is Jennifer. Hold on, let me find her. Wait, no, wrong person. Here she go. All righty. Dress by Estrada Twins, shoes by Christian Louboutin, earrings Chanel, ring James International Collection, hair Ashley Rybick, and makeup Drita Paljevic. Is that Drita from Mob Wives?
I don't
Just
think so. But
joking.
I don't like the shoulder pads. I just don't.
It's a trend thing though.
Okay.
It's a trend thing. Um, Again, a really nice shade of gold for her. Um, and note to Meredith, this is how you do feathers. And I just think the proportion of the dress is right for her. She usually comes very conservative, covered up, but she knows how to zhuzh it up. Last season, I did like her white dress. I think I did. Um, I like this. I like this.
I'm not mad. It's just for me. It's just the shoulder pads. It's not necessary for her. It
It
takes away from
isn't,
her.
but they're exaggerated on purpose. It's a trendy thing. It's some designer does it. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
I mean, you said that. And I said, okay. Yeah. No. It's still no. Trend or not, it's still no. Just because it's trendy don't mean you should wear it. Because it
Oh
takes
my
away from her.
god.
It takes away from her figure. Because
Mm-hmm.
she could wear anything. And
True.
Yanni says it's either the shoulder pad or the feathers, but not both. I agree.
Mm. I don't know. I could do both. I could do both. I like it, Jen. I might not always be with you, but I like the outfit. I like it. I give her a thumbs up. And next up is Jackie. Okay, so Jackie, her dress is by Nadine Mirabi, shoes by Jimmy Choo, rings by David Yurman, earrings by Jennifer Bear, watch Rolex, bracelet Hermes, bangles Saks, hair Jamal Tadros, makeup Carlene Damali. Girl, you didn't have to give all of that. We could have figured
Right.
it out.
Now, I don't like her hair. She should have just gone with a nice, clean center part, bone straight.
Out of all of this, you didn't like the hair? Okay. Tailoring is everything. Do you see the puckering here by her breasticles?
Yeah, I saw. I was gonna let you. I was gonna let you handle that.
And the skirt is too short. When she sits, crotch, through the illusion. Like, this is a nice dress, but you should have had this tailored. The breast area is not fitting properly. And the
You got this.
that's a crotch shot waiting to happen.
Yeah. Like
I
I
like her
said,
shoes though.
here's the thing with women. With women who can pretty much wear anything, you should come out looking your best. And I feel like some of these ladies just don't pick the right outfit, or their stylists don't pick the right outfit for them, and they don't say anything because they're the professionals, so they know what they're doing. Ladies, sometimes they don't.
Best description ever. Meh. Oh my god. Um
Like,
Wait, a Ross dress for less? Really? Okay, but her in half made her shorter and larger.
you
So
know what
you
it is?
think
It's
the
the
illusion
tailoring.
panel is cutting?
It's the
Oh my
tailoring because it's not like. It, okay, I'm gonna say it like this: the problem with this dress for me is that it makes it look like she doesn't have a waist.
god.
Because Jackie's not that big, but it looks like she has no waist. Because it looks like her torso goes straight into her hips,
True.
and that's the problem. Because we've seen her like where she's just on point. This it just doesn't do anything for her figure. That's all.
And I see where everyone in the comments is saying it with the dress cutting off and that illusion panel, it's making her look stumpy.
Yeah, and she's not.
She isn't. This was just a bad dress. Y'all should have took video and pictures of this, both standing and sitting, to see how this would look.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
Or
know.
commission more than one dress. Just in
True.
case one doesn't work out, you have a good backup.
Mm.
'Cause Jackie's a stunning woman, and like I said, she
Mhm.
can wear anything. Like Melissa comes out on point.
Mhm.
Like why can't the rest of you follow suit? Like Melissa wears what she can wear and what works for her, and she know. See, Melissa knows what works for her body because she's in fashion all that good stuff, so she knows what works for her body, and she will only go what works for her body and
Mhm.
makes her look the most flattering. These ladies tend to. I think these ladies would rely on their stylist, where Melissa does not. I bet you Melissa's the one styling herself and on the back end.
Mhm.
These women don't seem to do that. They seem to rely on the stylist. It's like, okay, this will look on you. Like Melissa look gorgeous. Melissa always looks great. Hair on point, dress on point, shoes on point. She, I, I really feel she has some creative control of her looks. These ladies are relying on what's given to them, and that's a bad thing. Especially if you're
Mm.
going on international TV, because if you look what's in their closet,
Mhm.
that's what confuses me. Like I've seen you all season. Like for example, Meredith on Salt Lake City, hair on point, clothes on point, but then she comes to reunion in that. Who's you could have wore what you wore at breakfast and look better than what you had on that reunion, Meredith. Just I gotta say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing with Jackie. She could have wore anything out her closet. Would have been better than this, most likely.
Oh Lord, poor Jackie. All right. So last but not least, we got Black Dolores. Bam. Um, Dress, Donna Moda. Shoes, Versace. Hair, Louis de Seco. Makeup, Judy Gabby Braha. And styling, Mindy and Paula.
Love Dolores. Love the outfit. Here's the thing with Dolores, and
Mm-hmm.
this could have been taken in a little bit too. She's
Where?
got she's got no she's got room to make it fit a little better. Because here's the thing
Where?
with me, the booba kiss.
Uh-huh.
I love a high a booba kiss.
Uh-huh.
They could have been cinched up a little bit.
Right, but that's duct tape. That's not taking in the dress.
Hmm.
You
Hold on.
can make your breast perkier by getting duct tape, you know,
But
and
I just think
hiking
the
them
dress.
up.
I just think the dress, like if you pull the dress back and lift up the
Hmm.
top, is what I'm saying.
Right,
And
but if you do that, the breasticles are going to fall out the bottom because remember, there's no
oh,
cup, there's no built-in cup in this.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, so you got to
Yeah.
be careful where you pulling in one area, something got to give.
Okay.
So
I
that's
see what
why
you're
the
saying.
duct tape would,
Hmm.
if you wanted perkier boobicles, just bring some duct tape. Go from all the way down underneath and stretch it out and pull up and get some mineral oil when you're gonna take that shit off. But she looks good. Like all of the surgeries and workouts that she's been doing,
Hmm.
like bam. The one thing that I'm having though is that her shoes are coming off as pink.
Gotcha.
And I'm not seeing how that goes with gold. But it could be lighting.
Hmm.
But she had the long hair and she pushed it back so that you could see the dress, whereas Tracy, she put hers in front like
Right.
a wet mermaid or something. I
Hmm.
didn't get it. Tracy, take some. But then again, Tracy, like,
Tracy's new. Tracy's new.
right, but is she gonna survive?
I didn't watch the season, so I don't know.
I mean, based on her reunion look, I would say a no.
She didn't get the memo.
Well, that's it, y'all. That's the New Jersey gals going into their reunion. I like the trend of picking a theme and everybody
Yes.
dressing with it. Mental note, Salt Lake City and OC, y'all the only ones who don't be doing that. And Beverly Hills, get with the giddy up. Pick a theme.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing: if you can have a theme for your cast photo, like say Beverly Hills, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone came out looking good, do it for the
Mm-hmm.
reunion too.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I agree. The angle of the picture isn't helping because I know
Agreed.
she's had her boobs done, and you know that one is looking longer than the other, but she's also on an angle, and she's
Angle.
also leaning because one shoulder is lower than the other. So yeah, so I agree with you, Yanni. Sorry, you were petty. Why? The plastic surgeon fixed my boots. They always. Ah! Invisible bra and Hollywood B tape. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That fabric doesn't match the front. Y'all just going in. No, we're not petty here. We're just giving constructive criticism. All right, so we've run over a little bit. Give us a couple of minutes and we will be over. We will be over on starting, what is it, Maths Australia?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on. All righty. So, guys, don't forget to give us a little thumbs up for this episode. We really appreciate it. And we will see you in a couple of minutes for Mass Australia. Bring your notes. We're going to do a little review of the latest two couples to get married. Hold on. I'm so behind here. My God. So, any final comments, Jamal?
No, I'm glad Oki's almost over with.
Mm-hmm. It needs to be done.
And it
Now,
better not be no more than a 2-part reunion.
it doesn't need to be 2 parts.
It doesn't, but you know how
90
Bravo does.
minutes. Oh, God. All right, y'all. See y'all in a couple of minutes.
Yep,
Until next time, Jamal.
of course.
All right, bye.